Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you my full coverage foundation routine and how I cover any kind of redness and blemish that I have on my face. So I will keep this intro short and sweet and to the point, but if you want to see how I got this look and how well this technique really does work to leave your skin looking flawless, then just keep watching. Okay, so y'all are super zoomed in like I would be doing eyes right now because I wanted y'all to see like everything on my face because it's going to be like an in-depth step-by-step kind of tutorial of how I cover my redness or any kind of blemishes. So I have already primed my face with my normal primers, and priming is always like such a good thing to do. Like, don't ever forget to prime whether you have like blemishes or you have like completely clear skin, because that is just going to make the difference of how your makeup applies. So I use two primers. I have very oily skin and larger pores, so I'll go in with like a mattifying primer first or something that says for oily skin, and then the next primer I'll use is like a pore filling primer, mostly only like right in here and like my cheek area where my pores are a little larger there. But I mean, go in with the primers that best suits your skin type. Like if you're oily, combination like dry, make sure you use like that kind of primer fit for your skin. The first product we're going to go in with is from LA Girl, and it is a Pro Conceal High Definition color corrector, and it is the green one, which green is really good for canceling out any kind of redness or anything like that. And it's a squeezy tube. I know most people have probably tried this before because like their actual concealer that looks like this is really good. I'm just going to apply it anywhere I see any kind of blemishes or redness. I know, it looks a little crazy, but trust me, like once it's all blended out and covered up, it's going to look really good. Just trust me. So to blend that out, I am going to go in with a brush by Real Techniques, and it is the Expert Concealer brush. It looks like this. I use a brush because I find it gives me the best coverage when I'm doing any kind of concealing. We're just going to blend that out. And like always, the bulldogs are back, so if you hear any kind of snorting or snoring, it is them. Just ignore. I know, see, it does look crazy because it's just like green all over my face, but it's gonna work out. Don't freak out. Trust me, trust me. Okay, so the next thing I'll go in with is a concealer, and today we're going to use the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and I have mine in light peach. It is very well used because this is such a great concealer. You don't have to use a lot of it because it works really, really well. But then I will just go and conceal anywhere there's green. And I know there's not blemishes anywhere that there's green, but there's redness, so I did just want to blend all of the green out. So there's like green from here, like all the way to here, but we'll cover it up, trust me. And we're going to take the other side of this Real Technique brush and blend that out. So that is all blended out, and if I do want to cover up like any kind of redness that I see like on my upper lip or like on my nose, I will go in with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness. This stuff is like potent, like if I could use any kind of word, because it just takes a little bit, really. This stuff is really great though. So my shade in this is Transforming Porcelain Beige, and it does look like this. It's a tint to it. I'll use what I have that's on the lid. And I'll just take my finger and dip it in here and just dot it anywhere like I want to cover up any more redness. and blend it out. This is almost like a concealer. Like, I feel like it would cover up like dark circles and stuff too. Okay, now that that's all blended out, I know it looks crazy, but we're about to go in with foundation. And I'm going to use the Tarte Face Tape in Light Neutral. And I have been using the mini, so I'm almost out of it. But this is a really good foundation. It's full coverage, and it dries down to a matte finish, which I like because my skin is very, very oily. And I'll just dot my foundation all over my face. I don't typically do this on an everyday basis when I'm doing my makeup. I don't dot it all over my face, but for this video, because I want to make sure everything is covered, I did do that. And now I'm going to take my e.l.f. sponge and blend that out. Now that my foundation is completely blended out, you cannot see like any kind of redness, blemishes, anything like that, because it is full coverage. I'm telling you, this technique works wonders. If you see that there is some kind of redness or a blemish peeking through, you can always go and spot conceal with this or put more foundation on. But I like to keep as less products on my face as possible. These products that I use today are not heavy and they're not cakey, but all these products that I use today are lightweight for me. So you don't have to use these specific products. Like if you can just find like a green color corrector and a concealer and then a full coverage foundation, that'll work too. But this is the products that I use, and I've just had a lot of requests for this video, so here you go. So I'm going to jump off camera and do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back for the final look. Okay, so you guys are still zoomed in from when we were blending out everything, because I wanted you to really see that like everything is like really completely covered, like 100%. Like, this technique really does work, and it's really good, and it really does look flawless. Like, it's really good. So if you do have blemishes or redness or anything like that that you do want to cover, then I would suggest trying this technique. Okay, so now y'all are zoomed back out, but I did want to kind of get a close-up to kind of let you know that this really does work. It works for me, so if you do have anything, like I said, give it a try to see if it works for you. I'll have everything that I linked down below in the description box, and if you guys want to see any other videos or have any questions, definitely let me know, because I'm open to everything. But if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and before you leave, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell so you are notified every time I do upload. But that is it for this makeup tutorial and how I cover my redness and my full coverage foundation routine. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!